Hey guys, so today I'm going to be going up to random people on the street, smashing their phone to pieces, and then gifting them this brand new iPhone 5S. It's going to be epic. I've just spotted someone over there. They're on a phone call right now. I'm going to go up to them, take the phone out of their hand, and smash it on the ground.
No, I just went to McDonald's. That's it, really.
Excuse me?
Oh, hello, good sir.
Yeah, I was just wondering if I could borrow your phone because my phone died and I need to call my girlfriend.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no worries.
Thank you. Yo, what I need. No, don't worry about it because look, I've got you this brand new iPhone 5S. All the pictures of my mum and dad and my dog, all the memories are all gone. Well, I mean, you can make new memories. Just take more pictures, more videos, and you'll be fine. I can't. They all perished in a car accident 5 years ago. Oh, shit. They're all dead. Well, I suppose this goes to show, guys, always back your pictures up on a USB or the cloud or something like that. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Definitely subscribe if you're new here and subscribe for more epic pranks. This is what I found when I came back upstairs and watched it. Hello Reddit. I've been having this issue recently where my PC is turning off randomly, and I was hoping to see if anybody here could help me figure out what is causing the problem. So I've just deleted your post due to lack of information provided. Okay. Hello Reddit. I've been having this problem where my PC turns off randomly, and I'm not sure what is causing the issue. It seems to mainly happen when I'm gaming, if that's any help. Unfortunately, I've had to remove your post again due to violation of the subreddit's rules. You should really try and read the rules before posting. It would make my job, which is already hard enough, much easier. Thank you. What? What subreddit rules could I possibly be breaking? Oh, I thought it was obvious. You didn't label the post with a flare. How are we meant to categorize posts if you don't label them? Alright then, let me copy and paste the post. And this time I'll add the help flare. You've been temporarily banned from posting in this subreddit for 30 days. What? 3 strikes and you're out, pal. I mean, what did you expect? You violated the subreddit's rules 3 times in a row. Of course you're gonna get banned. What was it this time? You are temporarily banned because of the incorrect use of the flare. You used the help flare when you really should have used the problem flare. Alright, someone's got to speak up about this. I'm gonna make an alt account. Hello Reddit. I recently asked a question in this subreddit and got temporarily banned for 30 days. And I was wondering, why are the mods so strict around here? All I did was ask a question, and I really feel like I did not deserve that ban. Yeah, that's going to be an automatic ban for rebelling against the authority around here. If you don't like how we do things, you can go to a different subreddit, understand? Alright, you know what? I think it's time I go to a different subreddit. Hello Reddit. I've been having this problem where my PC turns off randomly, usually when gaming. If anyone could help me figure it out, I'd be very grateful. Post has been removed due to title being too long. So we finally meet. Please don't waste any time. There's nothing that I can do. All I ask is for one thing. Make my death quick and painless. You're in luck, because the quicker I kill you, the better. You saved me? No. The only reason I killed him is because I'm looking for the same thing he is. And I believe you have what I'm looking for. I'm terribly sorry that it had to be this way. But you've got the red crystal that I'm looking for. And when I sell that red crystal, I will become a billionaire. Rest in peace, old man. You really think I'm dead, huh? You see, I was expecting visitors today, and when I say visitors, I mean people trying to kill me. And I prepared for this by drinking the invincible juice. Now, how about we finish things off? Looks like it's gonna be you who is resting in peace. Oh, I'm not just dead yet. I knew you would be drinking the invincible juice before I got here. And so I drank the invincible reversal juice. Now I think it's time for round 2. Ah, the red crystal. As soon as I sell this, I'm gonna make billions. So you just assumed that I was dead? Yes, I did. Oh, hey, that looks pretty cool. Mind telling me a bit more about it? So I've had this rare crystal for a while now. It's just been sitting in my house on the shelf, not doing too much, so I thought I'd bring it down, see what I can get for it. I don't know where it originates from, or really any information about it, but I do know that it's rare, and it's gonna fetch quite a high price, I would imagine, so. Alright, cool. Well, I'll give my buddy a call. He knows a lot more about this stuff than I do, so I'll give him a call. He'll pop down here, tell us a bit more about it, and then we can take it from there, alright? Yeah, cool. Oh, hey, the hell is that thing? Yeah, so I actually have this piece of technology that dates back to the Cold War, and essentially what they would do is, the spies, they would extend this part, like that, and then they would duck underneath a ledge, so they're hiding, and then they would look through this part, and then they can see out the top of it. So, really cool piece of technology. I'm not sure how rare this kind of thing is these days, but thought I'd bring it in to see what I can get for it. Alright, cool. Well, I'll go give my buddy a call. He knows a lot more about this stuff than I do. So I'll give him a call. He'll come down, tell us a bit more about the item, where it came from, and then we can take it from there, alright? Sounds good. Yeah, thank you. Hey, so I'm looking at this thing, and I have no idea what I'm looking at. Mind telling me a bit more about this item? Yeah, so I actually don't know what this thing is. Just found it, thought it looked cool, and don't really have any use for it, so I thought I'd bring it down, see what I could get for it. Okay, that's fine. I'll go give my buddy a call. He's an expert in this field, certainly knows a lot more about this thing than I do. I'll go give him a ring, he'll come down, tell us a bit more about the item, and then we can take it from there, alright? Wait, hold on. What do you mean you have a buddy that knows more about... You don't even know what this thing is. I don't even know what this thing is. How do you know anybody that is an expert if you don't know what the thing is that you're talking about? Like, who do you go to call in a situation like that? Also, how do all these experts live in the same area? You know, someone comes down here with the most random thing ever, and you know an expert who lives in the area who can always come down and has free time at this given moment. How does this work? Do they just spawn in when you need them? Like, what's going on here? Don't worry about it, just take a seat over there. I mean, fine. Alright. Hey, so I've never seen one of those things before. Where'd you get that from? You are not going to believe what I brought down today. So you know that asteroid that hit a couple days ago? I live right next to the blast site. So I went over there as soon as it happened, and I retrieved this. It's obviously some sort of weapon, clearly not made by humans. It's made by aliens from outer space. You know, who knows where this thing came from, and yeah, I'm just still in shock, to be honest. This is some sort of alien device, and this is going to be huge when people finally know about this thing. I thought I'd bring it down here today, and you could buy it, and you could be the owner of it, you know, before it becomes this huge thing. Whoa, I've never seen anything like this before. But that's okay, because I've got a buddy that's an expert in this field. He can certainly tell us a lot more about this thing than I could. So I'll go give him a call. He'll pop down here, tell us a bit more about the item, and then we can take it from there, alright? What do you mean you've got a buddy that's this is a one-of-a-kind item. It came from space. The fuck you mean you know somebody that is an expert on this? No one knows about this yet. I'm the first person that has ever had this before. It's a fucking ray gun. How many people are experts on ray guns? They don't even exist on this planet. Is your buddy from outer space as well? You know, what the... Been in the business for a long time, met a lot of people. Just go take a seat over there, alright? Hello, I am Time Traveller John. Yes, I am a real time traveller. I come from the year 2876, and yes, I am a real time traveller. This is the device I use to time travel. However, if you still aren't convinced, I will go back to a different time period and get some proof. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. I just travelled 60 million years in the past so I could get a picture with dinosaurs to prove that I am indeed a real time traveller. There's your proof that I'm a time traveller. I just took that picture 2 minutes ago. Bruh. In 1994, the US military attempted to develop a bomb that would turn the enemy gay. Alright lads, we need new weapon ideas to defeat the enemy. Throw some ideas at me. Real life Halo weapons, so what we can do is we can make a needler and the bullets track the enemy and follow them wherever they go. Not bad, not bad. Anything else? Alright, what if we make a huge armored mech suit? Basically a walking tank that's invincible to regular bullets and grenades. Oh, that's pretty cool. Anything else? How about we make a bomb that turns the enemy gay? You are a fucking genius.
Welcome to another tutorial video, everyone. So if you're watching this video, I can only imagine that you're encountering this problem here that you can see on my screen. So I'm going to be showing you how you can fix that today. It's a very simple and quick fix, but not a lot of people know how to do it, and it can be quite confusing, so I'm going to explain it all today. But before we get into that, because I've helped you all out today, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to my channel.
Why would I leave a like on the video? You haven't helped me yet. Try and help me first, and then I'll consider.
And I'd really appreciate it. It only takes 2 seconds, and it means that this video might reach somebody that
Come on, I've not got all day.
So firstly, we're going to come down to the bottom left here and click the Windows Start button here. So I should probably explain what this button is and what it does.
You don't need to explain what the Windows button does. Everyone knows what the Windows button does.
Allows you to search for various apps and settings and stuff like that, which is what makes it so useful. If you can't find the Windows button, then I'm going to show you an alternative method on
Who's not going to be able to find the Windows button?
Basically, go to your keyboard and you want to look for the Windows key. When you find it, just press that and it will bring up the same menu over here. The Windows key is definitely an underrated key, in my opinion. It's definitely a top 3 key that you can press on the keyboard. Right, so when you get to this setting, you're going to right click and select Properties, and then turn this option here from off to on. You want to enable this setting.
Why did my PC just shut down?
Now, I must warn you that only about 50% of PCs are compatible with this setting, which is why it's turned off by default. If you enable this setting on a system that is not compatible, it will shut down and become unusable permanently. So yeah, just be wary of that. I should have maybe mentioned it a bit earlier, but it should be fine. But yeah, if you are having this problem, enabling this setting will fix it. It's just that this setting isn't compatible with every machine. But yeah, hopefully this video helped. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Again, please leave me a like and definitely subscribe to my channel for more tutorials. And I will see you all in my next video.
Okay, so we are here with Lewis, who is a time traveler from the year 2084. And he came back to reveal a few details about the future. So, Lewis, why don't you take it away?
So yeah, in the near future, this is the next big thing that's going to happen in this year. Kim Jong-un actually fires a missile.
Really? When?
I can't really speak on that.
Okay, so who was the target then?
Unfortunately, that is classified. I did sign a top secret document that prevents me from speaking about it.
Alright, what about Donald Trump?
Donald, yeah, so he isn't president forever. Someone does eventually take over. I can't say who or when that happens, but someone does take over.
Wow, yeah, I would have never guessed. Anything about World War III? Does that ever happen, or?
It's a possibility. I can't fully say if it happens or not, just so it doesn't make a separate timeline, so it doesn't split the universe and change the events, the way things are gonna happen and stuff.
Then why the fuck are you here, mate? Because I'm not being funny, but any of this shit I could have predicted myself. Hello, Gordon. I'm a restaurant owner, and I need your help. My business is failing miserably right now.
Hello, I'm Gordon Ramsay. I'm here to help revive this failing business. So, what seems to be the problem?
Well, Gordon, we have no customers, nobody likes the food, and we're making no money. Something needs to change here, and I need your professional help.
Okay, well, let me have a look around. I'll taste the food that you serve here, and we'll try and find out what the issue is. Yeah, well, I can see why people don't like the food here. If we can even call it food. This is fucking abysmal. Fuck me. I think I'd rather eat cat food than this shit. I mean, you have to be delusional to whip up an abomination like this and think, yeah, well, let's serve this to the people, the public. Rubbish! Throw it in the bin, where it belongs.
Right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give the menu an overhaul, change it completely,
We're going to redesign the interior of this place to make it look a bit more modern. And we're going to change the branding as well. We're going to change the logo and the signs outside. I think that's what this place needs to have a successful future. Fuck you, Gordon! Don't tell me how to run my business, little bitch. What's wrong with you, you fucking donkey? Didn't you call for my help? Don't tell me what to do, little bitch. Gordon, you don't live around here. You don't know what the people want around here. This business has been in my family for 55 years. We don't need to change shit. What do you know? You're running a failing restaurant with the shittest food I've ever tasted, and you think you know more than I do. Well, listen here! You don't! Now get out! You know what, Gordon? After taking some time to reflect, you're right. Your advice is great, and it's exactly what we needed. No worries, mate. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't even mad. I was just disappointed. You know, people don't really realize that they are wrong sometimes. Well, it took a while, but Jeffrey did eventually come to his senses, and he realized that I was right about his business, and we can finally move forward and hope that things get better in the future. The Nintendo Direct starting. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct. We're excited to give you a look at all the new things we here at Nintendo have been working on. So, let's begin by taking a look at a brand new Nintendo IP coming soon. Allow me to introduce Nintendo Imagination. You might be wondering, where's the cover? And that's the beautiful thing about it. The cover is anything you want it to be. You come up with your own cover, and the same thing goes for the game. See, there is no game. When you put the cartridge into the Switch, nothing happens. It's up to you to use your own imagination to create your own experience. This game can be whatever you want it to be. Endless ideas, endless possibilities. Nintendo Imagination will be released on the 26th of July 2021. Pre-orders will be available shortly after this presentation. We hope you look forward to playing Nintendo Imagination. My god. That was amazing. Hello? Do you watch the Nintendo Direct? Yeah, I can't believe they're selling nothing for $60. Nothing? What, did you even watch the same thing as me? You can make anything in this game. You can have anything in it. They're selling you nothing. You have to imagine the game yourself. It's not worth $60. It's not worth $1. It's 100% worth $60. You can have anything in this game as long as you can imagine it. Look, I mean, this game is for the creative minds. Like, if you're not a creative thinker, then honestly, yeah, it probably isn't worth $60. But I am personally, so not everyone understands genius ideas. My name is Chad. I'm a 21-year-old CEO, and I run 10 businesses. This is a day in my life. My day starts at 5 AM. I like to wake up nice and early to get ahead of the competition. While they're waking up at 7, 8 in the morning, I've already started my grind. After I get out of bed, the first thing that I like to do is some cardio. I usually run on my treadmill for about 45 minutes to an hour, starting off slow, gradually increasing the speed. Instead of going to the gym, I have a treadmill in my room, that way I can save time. As soon as I'm done, I can move on to my next task. When I'm done running, I'll take a freezing cold shower. The reason I do that is because cold showers have quite a few health benefits that you just don't get from hot showers. Also, I don't take my clothes off when I shower because it saves time that I can then invest in my 10 businesses. Once I've taken my shower, it's time to eat breakfast. I like to eat healthy to ensure that my body is at max performance, so for cereal, I usually go with a bowl of broccoli. While I eat my broccoli cereal, I also answer business emails, so that way I don't have to do it later on in the day and I can then spend that time working on something else instead. Once I've finished my cereal, it's time to work out. I did cardio earlier, but now it's time for body strength exercises. I normally do roughly 500 pull-ups and about the same for push-ups as well. This is great for building muscle and it makes me feel super good for the rest of the day. After working out, I'll eat lunch to ensure that my body has enough fuel for the second half of the day. Today I went with McDonald's, but don't get it twisted, I didn't get any of the unhealthy crap, I got the salad. While I'm eating lunch, I usually like to watch motivational videos, so that way I'm always feeling inspired to run my businesses. Once I'm done eating, it's time for weight training. Body strength exercises alone don't produce the results that I'm looking for, which is where weight training comes in. When I finish working out, I'll make some green tea and head back upstairs. Now it's time to relax. Relaxing is very important and you need to give yourself time to chill out. It helps you clear your mind and it reduces stress after a long day of working on business. Just before heading to bed, I'll do a bit of research on certain topics and maybe read a book. That way all of the knowledge can be absorbed by my subconscious while I sleep. After that, it's time to go to bed. I like getting a full 8 hours of sleep so that my body is ready to wake up at 5 AM for another day. You've probably realized by now that I like saving time, and so I go to bed with my clothes on. That way I save time in the morning and at night time by not getting changed, and they're always clean because I shower with the clothes on. Hey Chad, do you mind if I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
What exactly did you do today that was productive for your businesses, aside from answering emails?
Look, working out is technically working on my business because working out improves my mental state, which affects how I perform when
What businesses do you even own? You never told us that when you asked us to record this documentary.
I'm a social media marketing promoter. I sell products for brands.
No, you have an Instagram page. So one day we had an electrician come over to fix something in the house. I can't remember exactly what it was, but he had to work on something downstairs. And for him to do so, the electricity in the house had to be turned off. My father and my brother decided to head out because there's not really anything else to do when the electricity's off. And my mother was at work, leaving me home alone with this electrician. Anyways, I hear my front door close, my dad and my brother leaving, and I was just in my room waiting for the power to turn back on whilst the electrician was working downstairs. Now this is where things get weird. Fast forward about 10 minutes or so, and I can hear noises in the kitchen, drawers and cupboards opening and slamming like someone is trying to find something quickly. There was no reason for this electrician to be in the kitchen, let alone searching for anything. I wasn't sure if my father had told the electrician that I was upstairs when he left, and he might have thought that he had the house to himself and he was looking for things to steal. Either way, something is wrong, so I decide to call up my dad. My phone is on 5% battery life, so I plug it in, and then I remembered that all of the electricity was turned off. I decide to use the last 5% of my battery to call my dad, but as I'm waiting for him to pick up, the phone turns off. Fuck. I'm home alone with an electrician who is clearly up to no good. About 2 minutes later, I hear footsteps on the wooden floor at the bottom of my stairs. This could mean he's either gonna leave with anything that he's taken out of the kitchen, or in worst case scenario, he could be coming upstairs. I creep slowly into the hallway and look over the landing, and I see him walking upstairs with a knife. At this point I froze, chills shot up my spine. He makes his way up to the top of the staircase and he looks directly at me and says, "Your dad said I could make a sandwich whilst he was gone. I was just wondering whether..." It was too late. Before he had the chance to finish his sentence, I shot him with the gun that I keep under my bed. He fell to the ground and I just stood there and said, "You really thought you could trick me with the old sandwich excuse? That's the oldest trick in the book." Alright, so welcome to the first episode of our brand new podcast, where we're just going to be talking about things, pretty much. We were just having a really interesting conversation one day, and we were just thinking, hang on, all of our conversations are so entertaining, why don't we just start a podcast? Yeah, so to start off, actually, I wanted to ask you, did you see the new game that came out a few weeks ago that everybody's talking about? Which one? I'm not sure. I don't really play games that often. Yeah, I don't really play games either. Did you watch the new zombie film that came out a couple days ago? 20 months later or something? No, I don't really watch movies or TV shows or anything like that. Occasionally I'll watch The Chase while I'm eating dinner, if it's on, but pretty much that's all the TV that I watch. Did you see the football game today? I don't really watch football, but I heard two teams went against each other. No, I don't really, I've never really been interested in football or any kind of sports, actually. I don't watch any sports. Yeah. I've got a crazy story, actually. Basically, on the way here, while I was driving, my car said low on fuel, so I had to go and fill it up. So, like, are you passionate about cars? Is that what you're interested in then? No, not really. I just have one to get around. Not too knowledgeable about cars or anything. Yeah, I can relate to that. It's pretty much the same with me. Alright, well, that's going to do it for episode 1 of our new podcast. Make sure that you tune in to episode 2 next week for more insightful discussion. Anyway, yeah, we're looking for this guy called Heisenberg. Makes the purest meth in the country. You know, it's funny. You asked us to give you a tour of a busted meth lab not too long ago. And shortly after, we found equipment that was used to cook meth that was stolen from the chemistry lab at the school where you teach chemistry. And coincidentally, at the same time, you start arriving home from work very early in the morning with no good reasoning. Maybe you're the guy that we're looking for, Walt. Yeah, it's me. Just kidding, buddy. Anyway, let me help you with that bag. What the hell you got in this thing? $500,000 in cash. That's the spirit. Anyway, Hank, do you mind giving me that back? I've really got to get going. Oh yeah, sure. Where you going? Well, firstly, I'm going to go and hide this $500,000 in cash. Then, I'm going to go cook up some meth with my partner, Jesse Pinkman. Maybe kill someone, if I have to. We'll see. Alright, well, you have fun, buddy. I'll see you later, Hank. Hello, everyone. It's me, Phil Spencer, from Apple. Today I'm here to show you all the new iPhone that we here at Apple have been working on. Guys, this is a revolutionary iPhone that is surely different from every installment that we've released prior to this. The sheer amount of technology the team here at Apple were able to cram into this little device will blow your mind. And it still blows my mind to this day. And we're already working on the iPhone 16. So guys, I am proud to present to you the iPhone 15 Air Max Pro. So what makes the iPhone 15 so great? Well, let's take a look. The iPhone 15 has a camera. Multiple of them. This means that you can take photos and videos on your iPhone Air Max Pro. Guys, the iPhone 15 is very powerful. So powerful, in fact, that it can run video games. Now sure, if you have enough money to buy an iPhone like this and have an interest in video games, you probably already have a gaming PC or a Nintendo Switch or a PlayStation 5. But what's better than being able to play it on your phone? Guys, the iPhone 15 features a USB-C universal charging port, meaning you can use other things and other cables now to charge your iPhone. This was definitely our decision, because we wanted to help out and, you know, make it more accessible for people. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, guys, you can text people and call people on this phone. Here are the prices for the iPhone 15, so definitely grab one. This is a revolutionary device and you do not want to miss out, because again, you only have a year before the iPhone 16 comes out and no one cares about the 15 anymore. But yeah, guys, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this presentation. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That being said, that has been me, Phil Spencer from Apple, and I'll see you all next year. Let's see what's on the news today then. Up next, the man who raised over £150,000 for charity while running across England has been brutally stabbed to death while passing through London. Sources say a gang of teenagers armed with knives saw the man running. I wonder what's happening on the news today. Now some news for today. A man who recently won the lottery decided to go to his local supermarket and pay for everyone's shopping. Hugh Janus from Birmingham paid for over 30 people's shopping yesterday. He tells us that he just wanted to do something good to make people happy. Well, you don't see that happening every day, do you? Our next story, over 200 people have been killed in a plane crash earlier this morning. Sources tell us the plane had missed its routine service check and had taken off with a faulty engine. Over 200 bodies have been found so far, but that number is expected to pass 300. I wonder if anything good's happening in the world today. Let's turn on the news and find out. Up next, a large investment has been set by the government to help with homeless shelters throughout the country. The amount of homeless shelters is expected to double within the next year. Now, for our next story, the first case of COVID-20 has been discovered in the UK. Scientists are telling us it can spread through the air and is expected to infect over 3/4 of the world's population by the end of next month. That's all for News at 6. We'll see you tomorrow. Maybe. Welcome back, everyone. I am currently standing outside one of the most dangerous caves in the entire world. The Killzone Human Destroyer. That's what this cave has been named after all the people that have died and perished here. Only a handful of people have ever explored this cave, and I'm going to show you why. This is the opening to the cave right here that I'm going to have to go through in just a second. As you can see, it's not very big at all. And when you get in there, it only gets progressively worse. I'll tell you what, for a veteran explorer, this looks like a worthy opponent. I cannot wait to potentially get stuck in here with no chance of being rescued. I'm making my way through this beast of a cave. It's so tight down here that I'm struggling to breathe. I think it may have started raining outside, and it's beginning to flood down here. So I'm gonna have to be quicker than I thought. Yeah, it's this bit right here. I think I might be stuck, actually. I think I may be stuck. Oh, yeah, I can't move. I'm gonna have to try and turn back somehow, some way. Otherwise, I'm gonna die down here. But I think we can do it. I think I should be able to just inch my way slowly backwards. I can see why not many people have been down here. Right. I'm out alive. Yeah, that was great. That was brilliant. Yeah, I can't wait. Actually, might try that again at some point. That was awesome. Yeah, no, brilliant experience overall. Really enjoyed that, actually. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching this cave exploration video. I'll have plenty more on the way. We'll be tackling even tighter caves. Like I said at the beginning, this was one of the most tight caves in the world. Not the most. So look forward to plenty more, even tougher cave exploration videos. Thanks for watching, definitely subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you all in the next video. Breaking news, a man in a gorilla mask wielding a knife is breaking into people's houses and stabbing them to death. We recommend that you lock your doors and windows immediately. Yes! I finally beat the Elden Beast! I finally beat Elden Ring! Actually, you used the Mimic Tier summon. You didn't beat the game, he did. Alright then, I'll do it again. Yes! Finally beat Elden Ring without summons, let's go. Without the Mimic Tier. Well, not really. You see, you used a weapon to defeat the boss, which deals high damage. And that's effectively cheating. That's the main purpose of the weapon. Where's the challenge in dealing so much damage to the boss? Yes! I finally beat Elden Ring with no weapons used. Just my fists. That was so tough. Wait a minute. What level were you when you beat the game? I don't know, like 110? Leveling up boosts your stats, which is effectively cheating. Do it again at level 1 and then come back to me. Yes, I finally beat Elden Ring at level 1 with no weapons used or summons. Dodge rolling in a Souls game? I mean, really? You are aware that you receive iframes when you dodge roll through an attack, right? Do you know what the I means? It means invincibility. Where's the challenge in rolling through an attack when you are literally invincible? Do it again without dodge rolling, or you didn't beat the game. Or literally everything you mentioned, the developers put it in the game for me to use it. Nuh-uh, the developers put all of those things in the game for garbage tier players like yourself. Real fans don't use any of those things that the developers put in the game and spent time on because it's cheating. And you haven't beat the game. Alright, I'm getting hungry. I think I'm gonna make a burger today. Alright, let me find out how to make a burger from scratch.
Welcome to another cooking tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can make delicious burgers at home from scratch. I'm going to walk you through every individual step along the way, and by the end of this video you will never want to eat a different burger ever again because they are just that good. Before we get into that though, I do want to talk about today's video.
I don't give a shit about the sponsor, I'm not going to lie.
You should have a burger that looks a little something like this.
How is it
Really
already
quick and simple,
done?
didn't take
I
long to
skipped
make
10
this at all.
seconds.
And of course you can serve this with something else as well, like fries. But as for the burger, this is exactly how you want to do it.
My first time playing Minecraft Survival on hard mode. Oh, that's going to be good. Let me watch that.
Today I'm starting a brand new Minecraft Survival series. I thought with all the new updates it'd be good to have a fresh start, make a new world. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go on Survival, and we're going to put this on hard mode actually, to make it a bit more interesting. We'll let this load in. It's going to be fun. Oh, look, we've spawned in a desert. Nice. So let's see what's around.
Yeah, let me skip ahead a little bit.
Anyway, let me show you the house that I've built. So this is it. It's not amazing. It's not that big or anything, but it will improve over time.
There's no
Got my
way.
horses over here. And if we take a look inside, I've not actually placed anything down just yet.
How can you do that?
Focusing on building the house before it became nighttime. Otherwise, I'd be in danger. But yeah, I'm probably going to put a bed down here and sleep here for the night. And then I'll focus on decorating it in the morning.
What's this? My first time playing Elden Ring. Yeah, alright, I'll give that a watch.
Alright, so today I'm going to be starting my first playthrough of Elden Ring. So many people over the years have recommended that I play this game and give it a try. So I'm finally getting around.
Yeah, I don't need to watch the intro. I've seen this a bunch already.
Yeah, we'll see
What? How have I missed that much? Nice. Yeah, go on.
The lead. Zero inbound. Hostile FAE near your position.
Dogs coming right at us!
Bloody hell, mate. Alright, I've just said goodbye to my beautiful wife and 2 kids because I am on my way to explore one of the deadliest caves known to man. The Devil's Arsehole. Countless people have lost their lives in this cave. It's certainly not a cave you want to explore as a beginner. Hopefully I'll make it out alive and everything will be okay, otherwise my 2 kids are gonna grow up fatherless. Alright, we're in. Now, the only person that ever made it out this cave alive described it as being worse than hell, which is where the cave got its name. But for cave explorers, that sounds like heaven. And speaking of heaven, that's where I might end up soon because I think it is starting to flood down here. I think it may have started to rain outside recently. I should really start checking the weather before doing this. Oh, it looks like we've encountered our first dead person. Seems to be mostly skeleton at this point, so I should be able to squeeze by without much issue. You just have to remember in these situations that you only live once. And I'm beginning to wonder why I'm spending it by doing this. Unfortunately, I've ended up in a position where my upper body is wedged and I physically cannot move any further. It's getting really difficult to breathe down here. If I can just turn my body just a little bit, I can maybe There we go. Oh, okay. I can move. Right. I think it's time to get out of here before this place is fully underwater. Alright, I'm out. Alive. You know, I think I'll come back next weekend, actually. I reckon if I take my coat off and hold my breath, I'll be able to make it even further into unknown territory. Yeah, no, that was great overall. That was brilliant. Yeah, a few close calls, but other than that, went quite smoothly. Anyway, I should really go and let my wife and kids know that I'm okay, because I did tell them that if I didn't contact them by 2 hours ago, that I would most likely be in serious danger. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed. Definitely subscribe for more caving content, and I'll see you all next time. Just the keyboard. Yeah. Alright, I'll take that. And would you be interested in a 30-day warranty? It just means that if anything goes wrong with the product over the first 30 days of owning it, you can come back in and get a replacement. Yeah, sure. Would you also like an extended warranty for that 30-day warranty? What is... Well, once the initial 30 days are over, you're no longer covered by that initial warranty. So this warranty extends it for a bit longer, for an extra 30 days. Nah, I'm good, thank you. Alright, and we do offer a key cleansing subscription, so every single month you can pay $5.99 and we'll ship you out our key cleansing product, which just allows you to clean under the keys basically when they get dirty. No, it should be alright without it, thank you though. And would you want a money back guarantee plan with that? I don't want... It's just that if you ever did want to return the product at some point in the future, and let's say you don't have the receipt anymore, you lost it or something, you can bring it back in and we will guarantee that you'll get your money back. It's only $5.99 a month. No, look, honestly, I don't need anything else, alright? Just the keyboard is enough. No, that's totally fine. Let me just scan this for you. We do actually offer a special warranty. Look, I really need to go because my phone's about to die and I'm far away from home right now. I need to use my Apple Maps so that I can find my way back. Oh, we actually offer a free iPhone charger if you spend more than £60. Oh my gosh, look what just came in the mail. Cyberpunk 2077, baby. I have been waiting for this game for years now. This game has just had so much hype surrounding it for so long now. I can finally explore Night City. The graphics on this are going to be bloody amazing. I've heard the graphics on this one are going to be some of the best the PlayStation 4 has ever seen. I mean, this game has been in development for a long ass time now, so these graphics are probably going to be out of this world. Can't wait to change my dong size. Oh yeah, this is what we've all been waiting for. And there it is, the loading screen, ladies and gents. What does that say? Let me get a zoom in, see if I can see on the camera. Wait, maybe I need to move the camera a bit closer. What does that say, guys? I don't know, it's quite small for some reason. You know what I'm here for, right? I can't believe that I'm actually playing this game right now, you know, after all the delays, it seems a bit surreal that I'm actually playing it with my own controller. It's just strange. People saying, you know, it doesn't really work on the PS4. Well, what do you have to say about this then? Where are the graphical errors here? This is running in full HD 60 FPS. I don't want to see the PS4 version talked smack on. Anyway, I'm not going to keep you guys for too long. I'm going to go and enjoy the game. Just wanted to record this moment, document it for the channel, because this is a historical moment. This is a big moment. A game taking this long to come out with this many delays, this much hype around it. I just had to document this, and I cannot wait to experience this game in its full glory. That being said, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Definitely subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you all in my next video. Well, I'm gonna miss this place. Hi, can I take your order, please? Hi, can I have a bacon sandwich, please? I'm sorry, sir, we're all out of bacon sandwiches right now. We do have a few bacon and cheese sandwiches left. Bruh. If you want one of those. Nope. Right, bacon and cheese sandwiches. Well, surely you have the ingredients to just give me a bacon sandwich then, right? Bruh. Like I said, I'm sorry, we're all out of bacon sandwiches. The closest thing we can get you is a bacon and cheese sandwich. Alright, I'll take one of those, please. Hey guys, I hope you all enjoyed that little skit that I made. I'm actually an aspiring comedian and I'm working really hard every single day to improve on my jokes, my on-stage performance, just everything. It would mean a lot to me if you gave me your honest thoughts down below on one of the jokes that I've been working on recently. Any kind of feedback is appreciated, so here it is. Hope you enjoy. So what's the deal with soap? I mean, it's supposed to clean your hands, right? But if you touch the soap when your hands are dirty, wouldn't that make the soap dirty as well? You know, because your hands are dirty, so when you touch the soap, it's gonna transfer over to the soap, therefore making that dirty. So what's the point of using it, you know? Yeah, I've been a PC gamer for about 2 days now. I was just tired of being an inferior console gamer. Yeah, I've been a PC gamer for about 2 months now. Switching to the PC Master Race was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my gaming career. Yeah, I've been a PC gamer for about 6 months now. Using a mouse and keyboard is so much more comfortable than using a controller. Yeah, I've been a PC gamer for about a year now. Probably never gonna buy a console ever again. I've been a PC gamer for about 2 years now. I just don't understand at this point how console gamers can deny the fact that the PC is the better gaming device. Yeah, I'm a PC gamer, how'd you know? Alright, so today I'm doing a quick little tutorial showing you how to watch YouTube videos while you're on the toilet. If any of you guys are like me, when you're sitting on the toilet, it gets a little boring, right? So I'm going to show you all what you can do to entertain yourself. Right, so let's get started. You're going to need, for this tutorial, 2 phones, something to stand one of the phones up against. I have this little thing here. But it can really be anything as long as the phone can stand up. And you're going to need a laptop or a TV or a computer, something like that, a monitor. Anything works really. As long as it can play a video, you'll be okay. So the first thing we're going to do is pick a video that you want to watch while you're using the bathroom. I've picked my own video and muted it just for the example, but you can pick anything. The next thing you want to do is basically call yourself on one of the phones. You're going to take one of the phones, point it at the laptop, just like this. Now it's watching the video that you want to watch while you're on the toilet. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the other phone up to the bathroom. Alright, so I'm in the bathroom, sitting on the toilet, not doing anything though, don't worry. And as you can see, I'm now able to watch YouTube videos while I use the bathroom. Hello Dragons, my name is Lewis, and I am here seeking a £500,000 investment in return for 2% of my company. So have you ever been so hungry that you go and put some food in the oven or the microwave, and when you take it out, it's too hot to eat and you don't want to wait for it to cool down? Well, my product solves this problem. So this is the food cooler. So you put the food on the plate and then you activate the cooling system, and you have 3 different options for the cooling system. Perfect for cooling down food at any temperature, and it's going to cool down your food extremely quickly. So thank you all for listening. This is my product. I'll take any questions. Wow, yeah, no, I'm really liking this. Could I take a look at it? Test it out maybe? Yeah, definitely. So Lewis, this is great. You really created something revolutionary. So I guess I'm just wondering, how many of these have you sold so far? Yeah, so we've sold currently none. This is actually the only one that exists right now. Oh, well, I wouldn't usually invest in a business that hasn't sold anything, but I see the potential with this product, so... Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, the target audience for this product is huge. You know, I see a future where everyone has a food cooler 3000. Also, can I just say quickly, this works great. These noodles would usually be super hot right now. Cooled them down within like 6 seconds. Can I ask you why you're asking for £500,000? I mean, that's a lot more than what people usually ask for on here. Well, I'm going to be getting more of the products created for me. I want to buy a house as well, so... Well, I think it's great, so I'm going to make you an offer. I'll give you all of the money, but I want 10% of the business. I'm also going to make you an offer. I'll give you all of the money, but I want 15% of the business, just simply because of the fact that I know what I have to offer, and it can benefit your company a lot. I'm also going to make you an offer. I'll give you all the money. I'm going to be a bit more generous. I only want 7%. Thank you so much for the offers, guys. I really do appreciate it, but I'm going to have to turn them all down. I can't really afford to give away more than 2% of my business because it's too special. It means too much to me, so... Lewis, wait 1 second. You see, when I want to invest in a business, I'm going to invest in the business. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if I were you right now, I would reconsider my offer. Oh, okay, so this is what it's gonna come down to. Well, I've reconsidered your offer, and my answer is the same. No. You fool. You really think your bullets are faster than my dodging reflexes? That's kinda weird. Must be new decoration. A few days ago, I was cleaning my room and I came across a video game for the original Xbox. It brought back a ton of good memories from my childhood and I wanted to play it again. I had the original Xbox as a child, but when the 360 was released I stopped using it and I couldn't remember where it went after that. I didn't recall my parents selling it, so I just assumed that it was in the garage or the attic. I decided to check out the garage first, and after hours of searching I couldn't find anything. I was almost 100% certain that it was in the attic. No one had been in the attic for over 10 years, mainly because it's quite difficult to get into and you need something quite big to stand on to get into it, but also because we had nothing to put in there or anything to get out, until now. I climbed up the ladder and pushed the attic door inwards, but just as I'm about to pull myself in, a strange man appears from the shadows. Of course, this caught me off guard because this was the last thing that I was expecting to see, and I fell off the ladder. I had no idea who he was, but he was definitely not supposed to be up there. When I looked back up, I couldn't see him. I took a moment to do my Snapchat streaks, and during that time I came to the conclusion that it was probably a crackhead who had been living up there secretly. The constant footstep noises that I would hear from up there also supported this theory. Anyway, I climbed back up the ladder, but before I had the chance to get into the attic, the crackhead maniac booted me in the face and sent me flying back down. But this time, he didn't go back into hiding. He slowly made his way out of the shadows and I quickly realized that he was dual-wielding knives. He jumped out of the attic and landed on me. To get a good idea what I was looking at, picture the scene from Halo 4, where the elite is about to kill Master Chief. That's exactly what it looked like. Honestly, I would have to say Halo 4 is one of my least favorite Halo games, although at the time I did enjoy— Excuse me? I'm paying you to narrate my horror story, not talk about Halo. Yeah, sorry, my bad. I punched the crackhead maniac in the jaw, which allows me to get back up and create some distance between us. He then throws one of his knives at me, clearly inspired by the Modern Warfare 2 ending. I dodge the knife, and the maniac runs over to me and attempts to stab me. I dodge his attack, and land a fatal smack to his nose, which makes him drop the other knife. We then continue to fist fight for a few more minutes until I manage to knock him down with an uppercut. Now guys, I cannot stress this enough. This story is 100% true. From this point on, it may seem a little unrealistic, but I can assure you that this story has been proven true. God himself joins in on the battle. To this day, I still don't know exactly what happened. I see a blinding light flash before my eyes, and all of a sudden the maniac falls down. But just when I thought that I'd won, Satan revives the maniac. He pulls out a ray gun and starts blasting me. At this point I thought that I was for sure dead. I used my last ounce of strength and energy to get up, run over to him and throw him off the stairs. And just like that, I had won the fight. I called the police and they came and arrested him. And later that day they called me and I found out that he was found guilty of tax fraud and was sentenced to 5 years in jail.
Oh wow, I really did it. I just successfully broke into someone's house. I'm gonna rob this place.
Maybe they aren't lying after all.
Who the hell are you?
I'm a time traveler. I'm you, from the future.
What?
Allow me to explain. The TikTok that claimed 8 humans would receive superpowers on the 20th of October wasn't a joke. In fact, you were one of those 8 people. Your superpower was time travel. I came back to stop you from embarrassing yourself. Posting this video a day before 8 people received superpowers, you claiming it's not gonna happen, it did happen. and everybody finds out, do not post this video. So let me get this correct. You are me from the future after the extreme energy of the sun gave you powers to time travel. Yeah, sounds about right. In fact, do you want me to prove that I'm a time traveler? Okay, go ahead. Okay then, well let me just pull out my phone, which, by the way, is the same phone that you have right now. The only difference is, mine has pictures on it from the future. So answer this question for me. This picture of your dog was taken just 2 days ago, correct? Yes. Well, I have a picture of your dog that I took multiple years into the future when he's all grown up. Let me show you. That's just a random picture of a fully grown golden retriever that you got from Google. Get the fuck out of my room! Wait, no, I can reveal to you what Sony's next PlayStation is going to be called. It's going to be called the PS6. I can reveal to you what Sony's next PlayStation will be called. It will be called the PS7. Get the fuck out of my room! Wait, if I'm a fake time traveler, how am I even here? How are you seeing another version of yourself right now? I will tell you exactly how I'm seeing another one of myself right now. Come over here. This right here is how I'm seeing 2 versions of myself. Wait, no, I'm a character in your skit. You can't just break the fourth wall to the viewers by acknowledging that I'm just edited in. You have one last chance to leave my room, or I will end your existence. No, I'm not leaving until you delete that video. 8 humans are gonna receive superpowers tomorrow, and you're gonna look like a fool if you post it. Goodbye, my time-traveling friend. Come on, I swear I'm a real time traveler. You can't do this. You can't post this video. You know what? That didn't really feel right. Let me just undo that real quick. Oh, hey, I'm back. Yeah, only for a few seconds. I just thought you vanishing immediately and disappearing completely just didn't really fit the video very well, so I'm bringing you back just so I can fade you out instead. Oh, I understand. That way I can scream, "No!" as I fade out. Yeah, exactly. It's almost like you know what I'm thinking about. Alright, 3, 2, 1. No!